hinges, the latch.
Good afternoon, guys. Resourceful Living Homestead. Getting ready to attempt to build a rabbit hutch. We're going to start doing some rabbits. We haven't done those. I did when I was younger. We had a set of rabbits, Sonny and Cher, and that's stuff that I've done forgot. So we're going to build, and hopefully you ride this ride with us. I have got some ideas off of YouTube. I can put links with this build that I got some ideas from, but I gathered enough that I'm going to build my own. So here we go. I have some old 4x4s that we had out here that we were trying to construct and do something with our garage and wound up taking it down. But I want to reuse them. So the whole resourceful, repurpose, reuse, I have these 4x4s. And I'm going to use 4 of them. 2 of them I'm going to cut at 6 foot. 2 I'm going to cut 5.5 because it's going to be a little lean-to. So we are going to absolutely repurpose. It's what we are, resourceful. Hopefully I can get down on this with my there we go. We got 2 more to go. We are going to repurpose this 4x4. These boards came from a construction site, and they were just going to throw them away. We don't throw away. We try to repurpose. There you go. They say a nail will not bend if you hit it on the head. I was hitting on the other end. I guess I didn't bend it because I didn't hit anywhere else. So now we're cutting out the shelving for the tote's going to collect all the rabbit manure. I am a master mechanic on heavy equipment, but not carpet. Mac tool. All right, we got our cutouts for the corners, and I'm going to get them for the inside now. I would rather have better sawhorses. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, these are junk. I break them all the time. another thing about a jigsaw, if you want it to run good, get good blades. Makes a world of difference. Okay. Now we got the cutouts, we can start putting the legs together on this thing. Watched a few, like I said, of these being built, and I believe I'm gonna go with 2x6s instead of 2x4, because one of them made a comment he was worried about 2x4 sagging. Yep, getting a little ahead of the camera. So this is going to be the front, and this that I'm laid out right here and starting is going to be the back. Okay. Now then, in my knees, I can't take my knees being on the ground. Okay. This what is that? 46 and a half? Dang it. Now we're going to cut our 96s to go across here and here. That's one. Wow, that was actually a 16-foot board. I was hoping it would be, and it is. I got a bunch of nails to pull. And I'm not going to bore you with pulling nails. Working with some terrible wood. Got bad bows in them. I don't know how in the world I couldn't see that when I was picking these out. Can't see anymore. That is bent so bad. Okay. It's starting to shape up. So, I've probably done a few things since I turned the camera on, and I'm bad about that. But we have the base in for the flooring, and I am cutting the rafters right now so they'll fit flush. I have to take the Sawzall and trim it 4x4, but that's fine. I am getting these cut to fit flush. That way when we come over the top of it with the actual roof build, you'll see that. So right now we're measuring and making these. I'm such a good carpenter, I can't even tell you what they're called. I just do it. Perfect. Okay. I can work with that. Get down there in place. Awesome. There. Okay, I've got my rafters in, and I was able to cut that with a Sawzall to get that 1-inch angle drop like the rest of it. The nail was no problem, it cut right through it. But this thing is coming together. I'll be glad when the fabric comes in, I can put down on it. But it is going to be a 4-door Rabbit Hutch. So, got more filming to do. We finally got our hardware fabric, and it's a black coating on this 1/2 inch. And the only thing I know how to mark it, since it's black and I used to work in metals and everything, is soapstone. So I need to cut out the notches for each one of these and lay it in and mark it with this soapstone. Pull everything even on this side. And stretch the other side. I know I don't like all this stuff on the shelving. Let me clear all this stuff so my hose will come through easy and I don't have to worry about it. The reason why I'm using an ice pick is I can stab the wood and actually give it a pull. There we go. Nice. Like it. Got another half to go and we will be back.
Little sneak peek at what Brian's gotten done on the Rabbit Hutch. It's going to be a 4-compartment. He's got the doors built, but they're not on yet. We're going to paint it to match our house. And then the roof will match the roof on our house. We got these trays that pull out underneath there to capture all the rabbit poo. We can just pull the tray out, empty it into the garden, and put it back. Been out working on the Rabbit Hutch that Brian has been building. Got it painted. We painted it the color of our house. That way it all matches. We're gonna burn the legs. The 4 end posts are all treated lumber, but the 2 inside ones are not. So we're gonna.
Give me that straight edge.
So we'll burn this one and the one back there in the back.
Yep.
So they'll be treated. But we've got it all painted. We've got our doors down here. They are painted out. drying. Brian is working on the dividers on the inside. He's got that one framed out. He is cutting the wire now to separate those compartments.
Drawing lines with soapstone.
But it's looking really good. This Rabbit Hutch is made out of reclaimed lumber and wood. Our son brought over some scrap stuff that he obtained to build a storage shelving unit for his storage unit. And he gave us everything that was left over. So we have built this with all reclaimed lumber, except for the 4x4 post. We already had those. And they were reclaimed from something that was torn up during the tornado. So they're reclaimed also. And we're gonna put some burnished slate roofing on it. Metal roofing that is reclaimed from our roof that was damaged during the tornado. We had to have a roof replaced, so it saved all the scraps, all the metal that come off our roof. We saved for different projects, and this Rabbit Hutch will get burnished slate, so it will match our house with the rustic red and the burnished slate roof. We've got black hardware that we have purchased for the hinges and the door latches, and these metal trays that will slide underneath here to capture all the rabbit poo. So it's looking good. And we will bring you guys back in when we get a little further along. So we're out here working on the Rabbit Hutch. And we got to thinking that there will be a time when we want the rabbit that has babies to have more space to move around rather than just this one little section. So this center section is a double, and what we're doing is, if you can see the hinges back there, we have made a frame for this section. Brian is down there getting the wire for that cut out to the size that we need. He's got it already framed out over there. And what we're going to do is we are going to fasten it with hinges for this section. That way we can close it when we need two separate sections, but we can swing it out. We'll swing it out back here and have a little hook to hook it, so the mama and her babies will have two sections to roam around in. And then when we need to close it back off, when we're going to wean the babies from the mama to let them grow out, we will close that section back off, and it makes into two sections. This was just something we come up with that we thought would be a good idea. We actually tossed around, did we want something that would swing up? Did we want something to swing out? Or did we want something that we could just completely pull out? Well, we thought the most convenient way of doing it would be to have it to where it would swing inward, and the space allows perfectly for it. It comes to about right here. to just fasten that. That way it's not taking up any of their space here. So that's what we're working on right now. Brian is got it framed, working on the wire, and then we'll attach the wire to it and show you what we come up with.
Paint your hands so.
He is down here cutting the wire for that divider piece.
Yeah, stay tuned. You're getting ready to see it shot onto the door. I hate these Phillips. That's why we get Torx bits.
He's using some Phillip head screws. We prefer the
Torx
heads, but
there we go.
check that out. Close it up right there when we need 2 dividers, and swing it back there and hook it when we need 2 separate two dividers into one big one. So that's our plan for that. For when they're in the grow out stage, we will close that up and have 2 separate areas and swing it open and fasten it back there when we need one big one. Open it up. We got one door on, the hinges, the latch, just like that.
As bad as this lays back, I'm gonna shim it. It's the same thickness as that. It should kick this door out and even it up when it shuts.
Being that we used reclaimed wood, not all of our wood was perfect, so we've got a little kickback on this door. You can tell the little lip right there where it kicks back, and it's perfect up there. So
we'll shim it. It'll bring it out and it should shut even.
So we've got our little door. Open it up. Can access it from either side.
Take a pin out.
Yeah, it's coming together. Check that out. This is our double compartment that converts into 2 smaller compartments, or open it up and you have 2 together for when the mama's with the babies. She needs a little space to herself. She has a little space to get away from them. We are going to be doing now that swinging door like that, out of all the YouTube videos that we watched, we never saw anything like that. That was something we come up with that we thought would work for us to be able to have a bigger compartment as well as 4 individuals if that's what we wanted. Now, here's our pull-out trays to catch our rabbit poo. The backside, we're going to put automatic waterers in. We're going to put them into each section here. And we'll have a barrel sitting on the ground that will gravity feed into the hutches as they need it. So then we're just filling up. It's probably what, a 10-gallon jug?
It's every bit that, yeah.
At least 10 gallons that we'll have. So we've ordered that watering system. Brian will put that in when that comes in. And we're going to do burnished slate tin roof. We are going to move the Rabbit Hutch into place outside, and then we'll put the roof on it. So is burning the legs of the wood that is not treated. So the 4 corner posts are all made with 4x4 treated posts that we had from another project. And these are just 2x4s sandwiched together, and they're not treated. So he is burning those legs. Them to not weather.
Well, we got the roof on the hutch. Going to go with this watering system across the front. We'll bring it up here with a little loop. It'll give room for the door to open. And I believe Kathy has already showed you guys, but our door that we're going to use for the grow you can pin back, and that'll be the grow out area. But there it is. It is in place, and it is ready.
And that wraps up this video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch more of our videos. Bye.